Yeah, it's interesting that you have to fail a whole lot at marketing, which means you have to do a lot of it to figure out what works. And what's crazy is what works 3 years ago may not work today. I mean, because first of all, what can you not say? That's questionable.
Yeah.
What platform are you on?
Yeah.
There are certain friends of mine who I'll never reach on Facebook again or Twitter again. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're not coming back. They're offended. So now what do I do?
Right.
Do I start leaning on LinkedIn? Do I go to MeWe or Clubhouse or Parler or whoever else is out there and try to reach those people? Or do I go old school and pick up the phone and say, hey, what are you doing for breakfast?
Yeah.
Which is actually how I built my business. And
talk about that for a second.
Yeah, well, so about 80% of my time is actually not spent doing anything having to do with real estate. And the reason why is that I built my business on pushing other people forward, whatever it happens to be. This morning, there's a friend of mine who works in this building that you're in. And so at some point I realized, you guys in the same building. So I'm going to put you guys together, and who knows, something may happen for that. And that's the fun part for me is helping pushing other people forward in their business or whatever they're trying to do.
Right.
I've got people who call me and say, hey, listen, my kid's a phenomenal baseball player playing at East Cobb. Can you help him with, whatever? Well, I have a huge database. So yeah, I know some pretty good coaches and whatnot. I know some trainers around. I'm like, this guy's a great hitter. I said, well, then, there's a guy named Vic Radcliffe. Need to go talk to Vic, So I've got a good friend who's played football at Georgia Tech, and he has a barbecue sauce. I'm always pushing Reed's barbecue sauce. It's all about the sauce. I mean, I've done videos for him, and we've done little photo things for him. I was just at Leonard's Farmers Market, and I said, hey, where's your Reed sauce? And he goes, well, I don't have it. I said, here's Rashad's number. Call Rashad, And so little stuff like that. One of my buddies on Twitter took a picture of Reed's sauce and said, hey, at Michael S. Hickman told me to get this. And I'm like, so I hit up, so I tagged my buddy Rashad and goes, hey, do some business, and he might not make a huge amount of money off of the barbecue sauce business, but what he's learning by being out there in the entrepreneurial space, it's a skill stack that you don't know what's going to happen with it. Or who knows, he may take off, and all of a sudden, Heinz or Hunt's or somebody may say, listen, I'd like to offer you $10 million for that, which is what I hope happens, And the other funny part about it is that I do a lot with Georgia Tech athletes, and so I love to joke with them and have fun with them. And so I'll be with a particular person, down on campus, and I'm like, hey, listen, when you sign the $110 million contract, I just want you to remember that I've offered this, okay? I'm willing to take 5 months out of my business, and I will help you find the perfect island to buy in the Bahamas. Now, of course, I'm going to have to be flown around private, because I don't fly, commercial. So if you can just get me aircraft, helicopter, whatever, I'll go with you for 5 or 6 months, and we'll find the right island for you to buy. And I said, I'm thinking probably around the $35-40 million range is about the place to be. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll even cut my commission a little bit, just to help you out. So we'll work something out, and they're laughing, but in some ways it's partly I'm serious, because I want them to understand that opportunity is a possibility for them.
Right. Yeah.
And I want them to be thinking about what they're going to do with that money, because blowing that's the wrong thing to do with it. If you're creating generational wealth, then, and these guys are 19, 20, 21 years old. They're not thinking about kids and all. They're not thinking about that. But I want them to get it in the back of their mind, because it's something they need to think about.
Sure.
And what they're gonna do with that. And I also talk to them about remembering, and helping out the next people. And that's sort of fun, because I've gotten to watch several different of those people that are at that level come back. and help, whether it's neighborhood revitalization money that's happening in Atlanta right now. There's some cool stuff happening, and you don't hear about it because these people are not seeking fame or whatever. But they're doing some good stuff with their money, and it's helping people out, and it's growing the economy, and I just like being a little piece of that. It's just fun to watch it happen. And the older I get to see the little stuff that goes on. I'm like, you know what? And it's funny because for me, it happened because I was in a bar in Ireland complaining about the consulting world, and a guy made a phone call. Yeah, one phone call. Moved my family where we live. Wouldn't have been friends with your family if we hadn't moved. So you think of all the things that happened from one phone call. So I don't take that lightly at all because you just never know.